Greetings and welcome back to Tiger Dragon Storms podcast, the spiritual awakening show. Let's get straight into today's question. It says simply, what stops you from inner freedom? Great question. Because that is a question that people do not ask themselves enough in a deep way. Meaning, on the surface, it's obvious why you have no inner freedom. You don't have enough money. You don't have the perfect relationship. Your kids are driving you mad. Your partner's driving you mad. The teacher's driving you mad. Too much pollution, too much war. How can you have inner freedom in an environment such as this? So that's the surface level. You might think those are valid reasonings, but they are still surface, my friend. That's not the true reason you don't have inner freedom. The truer reason you don't have inner freedom is because for whatever reason, you have not yet decided to truly break free from the chain of identity. The story, the life that you say is you, is yours. For whatever reason, you have not chosen to look into it, analyze it, and see if it's actually a fact that all of these problems are happening to you. Meaning, you say you are Winston, you say you are Kelly. You are having a bad time, you don't have inner freedom. Winston and Kelly, they are characters. Your person, your personality is a character, it changes all the time. It's something you are aware of. You perceive your personality. You can speak about your personality. That's how much of an object it is to the pure self that you truly are. How can you wake up, have inner freedom, if you still feel that you are the outer percept that you call the personality, the person, the body, the mind? These things are that which you perceive. And the question is, my friends, who is this true you that is perceiving the personality, perceiving the world even? Are you in the world and perceiving the world, or are you distinct from the world, perceiving the world? Are you a person inside a body, inside a world, inside a universe? Or are you that which perceives the body, perceives the earth, perceives the universe? Well, let's look at this. You perceive the body. The body you say is you. You can touch it, smell it, see it. You perceive the earth, obviously. And we say what this is the universe. So you perceive the universe too. So all of these three things are things that are appearing to you. That might sound very strange if you're not used to these types of analysis or inquiries. The fact that I just said the universe is an object to you, that may sound crazy. But when I say object, I mean you are that which is perceiving the universe. You may say, I'm not perceiving the entire universe. But that's down to you believing, again, you are the body that is perceiving the universe. Because the body which has sight is, of course, limited. Sight cannot see around corners, like the eyes is what I'm talking about. They cannot see through solid metal. They cannot see behind them, the head. They are limited, so you could say you cannot see the universe. But that's not the seeing I'm talking about. I'm talking about the very experience in which seeing takes place within. because that is what the universe takes place within. The universe is only appearing, only known because of the seeing of it, the knowing of it. The knowing of it is, of course, what we call consciousness. And because consciousness is infinite, the possibilities that dwell within it or are formed within it, arise within it, are it, expressions of it. The possibilities are limitless because the substance of them, the world, the mind, a car, a person, hair, eyes, the substance of all of this is unlimited. It's consciousness. To know all of this is to have inner freedom like no other. Because then you realize that you are that freedom, that freeness that we call consciousness. My friends, it's about reducing your experience back to what you truly are. Reduce your experience. You can say, I am the senses, I am the mind. But you can keep going deeper. Hold on. I perceive the senses, I perceive the mind. So what the hell is that? There's this space in which the mind appears, arises within. What is that? I can't see it. I can't turn my head around and just see it. Yet it's self-evident. How far can you reduce yourself? Of course, the body, even using an apparatus such as a microscope, a machine, you can see into the body, literally see into the body, see cells moving around that are separate from each other. So even you can see that the body is illusory. It's made of lots of tiny things. So even the body, how can you say the body is separate from the universe, like you are a body in a universe? And the body itself is made out of tiny things. And those tiny things are constantly interacting with so-called objects. When you shake someone's hand, there are literally some of your cells that are going into their hand. I saw this in a science book recently. Physical, spiritual, mental, whichever plane you want to go to, you come to see that when you reduce things down, you're always left with this sort of nothingness, which is that freedom, because the cells are existing within this space. The body exists within this space. The mind exists within the mind space. The universe exists within space. So there's always this freedom that is the fundamental holder of all phenomena. So what's stopping you from inner freedom, as the question asks? Again, it's you not being courageous to look deeper at the true nature of yourself. You're taking yourself to be your identity and holding it and loving it and clinging to it. You have to let that go. You have to let the idea go that you are just an idea, because that's what a personality is. It's an idea, meaning it's thoughts, it's memories. As we know, your thoughts and memories can change like that if you have a particular disease. That's how much they are not you, because you still exist. Even if your thoughts change, your memories change through natural means or disease, you still exist in some way. So that which exists does not need the personality, so it's not the personality. What you truly are cannot be the personality, cannot be the one that even desires inner freedom, because that's also a personality. You're before all of these things. If you truly want to wake up, you have to keep listening to my podcast. I say that as a joke, but I am also serious that this is what my channels are about. This one and my Tiger Dragonstorm channel. It's just helping you awaken to that which cannot awaken, because it's always whole. That's who you truly are. And when you realize this, you can then live as a person from the place of freedom rather than the place of identity, which is the place of limitation, which is the place of resistance, which is the place of suffering. I know we're in really fast in this one. I just want to help people. I know how it feels to be free. I know that you are free, but you're just overlooking it. You're the space in which the mind arises with. I'll leave you with that. Have a wonderful day or evening, my fellow expressions of consciousness. Thank you so much for watching or listening to this podcast. If you have any questions that you would like answered on the Spiritual Awakening Show, then don't hesitate to comment those questions right now in the comment section underneath this video. Alternatively, you could email me at tigerdragonstormspodcast@gmail.com. Please subscribe to stay in tune with the latest videos, the latest podcast uploads, and have a wonderful day or evening, my fellow expressions of consciousness.